Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
DJ.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect.
Reined in. Wow, a flip to second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
So striding in, Torres, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Strand a pair. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Piscotty going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force. As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting eighth.
And that brings
The
up
left
Chad
fielder.
Pinder. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Paxton peers in. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. No contact there, and it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out toward second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Paxton's ready. Here it is on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? At the plate, Luke Voigt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Line to the right side. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard. And it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Striding in for from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 fouled off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. Randall Grichuk waits on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Another payoff pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Paxton peers in. Here it is on 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. takes this the other way to right. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Still down 3-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Down and away, ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
How about it? First
digging in, Miguel Andujar. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
The Athletics.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the A's designated hitter, Pedro Cortes. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound.
Now
He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Hey.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now. Franklin Barreto would be next. A high fastball is in there. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's Jurickson Profar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 2-1. Hard hit to first. Voigt is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Popped high in the air. Olsen is there for it. 1 away. Torres will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Richard has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. In there, 1-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
To third. Chapman brings it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Paxton steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This pitch is popped up. Profar is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Pedro.
Stepping up now,
Cortez.
Pedro Cortez. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Piscotti on at first, nobody out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. Popped straight up, and no one will track it down. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. LeMahieu camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Line toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. David Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
Miguel Andujar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Andujar over at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yanks strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Jonathan Holder is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Barreto.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting,
digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Profar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. 1-0 the count. Profar, the runner at second with 1 away. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Popped him up. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
see where they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get in the chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a flare out to left center. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The center fielder, number 25, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Comes set. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, and no one will track it down. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's 2. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next for New York, Luke Voit. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
from the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Voit leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit, and that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the ninth.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Lifetime numbers against Soria, he's just 1 for 6. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Three and 2 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Profar for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMay.
So base is empty now after the double. Veteran second baseman DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.